I had been asked about doing a couple of transfers and things, but again, I really don't want to get back in business, nor do I want to get involved with it anymore. However, I do miss having certain things around here for my own personal use that you don't realize how much you miss it until you haven't got it. And now a lot of that is a lot of this equipment for signs, presses, vinyls, cutters, printers, you know. So I may have a little job coming up, and if it pays enough to pay for all the materials, including getting the machine, I may take it on just so that I can get the machine. Now the machine is $359. And that's a smaller one, but that's all I really need. But here's the clincher. I can go bigger if I want for $4.99. Or for $4.99 I can get a large vinyl cutter. Say, here's the story. Large vinyl cutter with this machine over here for $359. The vinyl cutter, which is close to 400 bucks, actually probably a little more than that, and then a lot of media stuff here, which is enough to actually get started on doing some small jobs. 500 bucks. So should I spend $360 and get just the heat press? Or should I spend $500, get the heat press, all the extra media, and a 30-inch cutter? Now see, here's the dilemma. I have a 19 over here, which is actually a 20. Then I have this big one down here, which is a 48. Or 38, 48, I'm sorry. Let me cover it up. I don't know how that got like that. So I really don't need another vinyl cutter. However, when you buy this package, you know, I'm getting a pretty decent, it's not a piece of shit, you know, it's not top end either, but it's not a piece of shit, plus the program, for $150 more. Now the machine, the vinyl cutter, is probably, like I say, a $400 machine. I didn't look it up to find out, but that's about right. So if I look at a $400 machine and a $350 or $360 cutter, that's 760 bucks. Actually 860 bucks. No, 760 bucks. Where for 500 bucks I can get everything and save myself 260 bucks. But the thing is, I don't need all this. Then they have the smaller one, the cutter that I have, with some media, program, and the same press. This is a 9x12, by the way, for $429. Now for $429 versus $360, so $430 versus $360. Alright. So basically what? $130 more? And I'm getting a cutter and everything else again, you know what I mean? So this is my dilemma. Now I'm also looking at the hat press. So I want to see if they have one that has different attachments, so that I can use the same machine. For instance, if I bought this machine for $360, does it have, because it doesn't tell me here, does it have the capability with a different attachment to go and to do hats? Okay. So that's another question I have for them. So it's kind of a confusing thing here. Again, you know, you don't want to spend, but at the same token, it's a deal. So I spend $360 for the cutter, or do I get the cutter, I mean the heat press, or do I get the same heat press with a bigger cutter and a bunch of media Alright, now when I say a bunch of media, I'm not saying tons. If I remember right, I believe each roll is 15 by 15 inches by 12 feet. And those rolls, if you were to buy them, would cost you about 20 bucks, 25 bucks, because it's not the best vinyl in the world. You know, it's like a 1 or 2 year vinyl. It's not a 4 or 5 or 6 year vinyl. But still, it's vinyl, you know. So I'm kind of in a dilemma here. I do have to order some vinyl, so I'm going to do that now anyway. And then I guess I'll call them up tomorrow and find out more about this machine and what the abilities are, and before I go nuts.